Hello, hello, hello. This episode of As a Tarot Turns is brought to you on purpose with purpose. I am your host, Nacho Mama. Nacho Mama. Nacho Mama. Some people call me Crystal. Some people call me Criddle, like riddle with a C. Either way, Nacho Mama is a personality, not a person. I'm going to be doing the all signs, Aries through Pisces, for our male collective out there. All signs, male collective. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe if you so feel inclined. I've dropped some links in the description box if you would like to follow me on Facebook or TikTok or send my channel mission a donation. All of those links are in the description. I imagine you're all having a wonderful day. Remember, you can't have a bad day with a good attitude, and you can't have a good day with a bad attitude. Let's see what we can get for the Aries collective. Aries male collective. Trying to provide a safe space for our male collective to come into without feeling bashed on, without feeling judged. Somewhere where they can get clear messages. Because we have a lot of the male collective out there that don't know where to turn to. You know, they have a lot of tarot readers that they go to that just seem to bash on males. And I am a judge-free zone. And I've always kind of been one of the dudes, so I kind of have like a different perspective than a lot of the females out there. I relate with being a divine masculine, even though I'm not a lesbian. I've always done a lot of really dude-like stuff, you know? Hop trains, tattoo artist, lead singer of a punk rock band. I've always just kind of been one of the guys. I'm going to read from the Patch Tarot, which is these guys right here. Some of you guys are familiar with this little dude. The guys that do the spirit science made a tarot deck. I'll probably pull some major arcana from the Nightmare Before Christmas. Aries. Aries collective. 237. I think I've rambled enough. Universe, please use me as a conduit to express the best personal message that Aries needs to hear today for their higher selves. Please and thank you. So mote it be. Amen. First card out is the Tower. Some of you guys have been kind of sweeping something under the rug, maybe. You've been ignoring red flags. Maybe some of you honestly haven't even been seeing them. Sometimes ignorance is bliss, like we get blindsided and we kind of sweep some things under the rug. I feel like a lot of you are awakening to not sweeping some things under the rug. With the Empress, you are taking the time to really look around, to really see what you haven't been seeing. And abandonment, walking away from everything that's not nurturing to you, Aries. This guy's done tried all the cups. He's done tried the pretty cup. He's done tried the flashy cup. He's done tried all the different cups, and none of them seem to fulfill him. So he's going inside to nurture himself with the Empress card there. What else can we tell about Aries male collective universe? Aries, what else do we need to know? You guys are no longer sweeping things under the rug. What else can we tell the Aries collective universe? With the Two of Cups. Maybe there's been somebody that's been really into you, but you haven't really been into them. And if you're out there settling for something that, you know, I have been guilty of this myself. That's why I can speak from experience. I had a tendency to go for those that were less fortunate than me because then they should love me, right? We have this wanting to fix broken people so that they love us. You know, well, how could they not love us? That knight in shining armor theme. Like, oh, well, she doesn't have a job and I have a job. I take care of all the stuff, so she should love me, right? That's never the way to go about it, Aries. Some of you guys are finding true love. You're opening yourself up to true love. Maybe somebody you've swept away, swept underneath the carpet. What else can we tell the Aries collective universe? The Eight of Wands. Yeah, you're having a shift in your internal energy, which is also shifting your external energy. And you are opening yourself up to new adventures. You are looking at all the skeletons in your closet and the skeletons in your partner's closet. And you have all these available opportunities to you. What else can we tell the Aries collective universe? With the Sun card, yeah, you have definitely illuminated things from the dark. You're not sweeping things underneath the rug. You are taking the time to examine yourself, examine your reactions and actions, and you are opening yourself up towards love, Aries. You're no longer settling for less than what you deserve, because then this person should definitely love you. You're not trying to be Captain Save-A-Ho. You're not sweeping red flags underneath the carpet. Like if you hook up with somebody and they're just wanting to post pictures of you and your guys' new relationship just to make their ex jealous, like that's never the vibe you want to be in. If you're doing the same thing, if you're just getting with somebody so that you can make your ex jealous, like that's not fair to the new person that you're with, and that's not fair to yourself either. Also, of not settling for less than what you deserve, not sweeping things under the carpet. Some of you might be dealing with a Cancer. We have Cancer, Pisces, Leo, another Cancer card here. Some of you guys definitely might be dealing with a Cancer, have Cancer in your chart. Fire and water. If you're dealing with fire and water, chances are it's making steam, which is causing a lot of tension here. You guys might speak a completely different love language. And we have the way. Like you're turning your head towards faith. You're trusting in yourself. You've gone inside. You've done the internal work. You're listening to it. Listening to your internal self to be the best version of you that you can be. What else can we tell the Aries male collective universe? An intolerance. Yeah, you have an intolerance for anything less than what you deserve. That's what's up, Aries. All right, I'm going to move on to the Taurus gang. Taurus. The Taurus male collective. Hello, hello, hello. Hi, Taurus. I'm surrounded by a bunch of Tauruses. My brother's a Taurus. My son's a Taurus. My neighbor's a Taurus. There's a lot of Taurus around me, for sure. Taurus male collective. What can we tell the Taurus male collective? Please use me as a conduit to express the best personal message that Taurus needs to hear for the highest good today, universe, God, source, spirit, all of the above. So mote it be. Amen. We have the moon in reverse. So some of you guys may feel crazy. You feel like some of your ideas are crazy. Like you feel something super strong, but it makes you feel out of whack. Like you're going insane. Some of you might be dealing with the Pisces. It's like you can see the truth, but nobody else sees it. And the more you're trying to explain it, the more it makes you sound like you're a lunatic. More it makes you sound like you have no idea what you're talking about. Oh, with the lovers. Some of you might be dealing with a twin flame relationship. And that's definitely making you feel like you're crazy. The twin flame is very much a 0-1-0, real, not real, coming to the balance and understanding that it is a unity of self. You know, this relationship, this intense connection, this choice that you have to make is making you feel like you are crazy. Don't worry, Pisces, or not Pisces, don't worry, Taurus, you're not crazy. Some of you are dealing with the Pisces, like I said. What else do we have here? The Empress. Some of you might be dealing with a Taurus, another Taurus, or a Libra. Don't neglect yourself in the midst of this and seemingly intense connection, Taurus. I feel a lot of times we lose ourselves in the label of twin flame. And really, it doesn't matter who your twin flame is, what they're doing, who they're with. As long as you are doing the best to your possible self, that's all we really can do. We are never in control of somebody else. We have no control over anybody outside of ourselves. We have no control over their emotions, no control over their reactions. And I feel like a lot of you have been really neglecting yourself. And you're learning how to nurture both sides of this connection, both your feminine and your masculine. Taurus. Yeah, you've been feeling a lot of strife. You really feel like you are crazy. This connection makes you feel like you are all alone, that there is no one else out there for you. Some of you are dealing with an Aquarius. With the Seven of Swords, you feel very backed into a corner. This connection makes you feel crazy. But you don't know why you can't get this person off your head. Like, some of you might not have even ever actually talked to this person before. So it makes you feel like you're really super crazy. Makes you feel reckless. It makes you feel like you're out of control, like you don't have any control over your emotions. Like, why can't I stop thinking about this person? Why can I not stop feeding energy into this connection? It makes you feel like you're a lunatic, like you're delusional, like it makes you question if everything that you've ever felt was real or not. Trust me, Taurus, you are not alone. You are not alone. With the Star, some of you really might be dealing with an Aquarius. Just have faith. Have faith that, I mean, it doesn't matter the who, the what, the where, the when, the why. Like the twin flame game we're here playing is to spread unconditional love on the ley lines of the planet, right? When you look at your soul mission, does it really matter if they are, it doesn't matter who your twin flame is? Does it matter if they feel the connection or not? Like, why does it matter so much? All that really matters is that you are on fire, Taurus. And have faith in that. Have faith in your own personal spiritual mission. The more you work on you and work on your mission to be the best you that you can be, you can't ever go wrong with that. Yep, the truth. Speaking your truth, speaking faith, staying faithful to your truth. No matter what, no matter how it makes you feel, no matter who thinks you're crazy, staying true to you, Taurus. Let's Let's get one more for the Taurus collective. One more for the Taurus collective. Oh yeah, see, with the Eight of Swords, you are really, really bound to this in your head. You can't shake this connection. You can't shake. You've tried doing cord cutting. You've tried just releasing them, and still there they are. In your mind, in your energy. And it really makes you feel insane. That's okay, Taurus. And the Tower. Whatever you've built off of faulty foundations, whether it be a label like the over-romanticized part of a twin flame, don't forget that there is a spiritual mission that is attached to this whole twin flame thing. This whole twin flame game is a spiritual mission and not a romantic fairy tale. Some of the hardest relationships we will ever, the most intense, the most chaotic, confusing, is this real, not real relationship you will ever experience is finding unity within yourself and the twin flame game. And a lot of you are in some sort of major Tower moment where you're wondering if it's real or not real. Who cares what other people say, Taurus? On your deathbed, is it going to matter what everybody else said? If you are not moving towards something because you're scared, then the fear is in control of you. You know what I mean? All right, let's move on to Gemini. 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 I imagine you guys are having a great day today. You can't have a bad day with a good attitude, and you can't have a good day with a bad attitude. Universe, please use me as a conduit to express the best message for Gemini's personal growth today. What sort of message does the Gemini masculine collective need to hear today? Ooh, first card out is Wrath. Some of you are dealing with an Aquarius. Who are you fighting with, Gemini? It's like that song. It's 4 o'clock in the morning. What are we fighting for? I feel a major loss of passion here. Structure with the Emperor. You might be dealing with somebody that's really stubborn, really hard-headed, very stuck in their ways, doesn't want to listen to anything that you have to say, to anybody else's opinion, that they know it all. You might be dealing with a very know-it-all, or you are the very know-it-all. You could be dealing with an Aries. What else can we tell the Gemini male collective? Some people fight just to fight. Some people fight just to be right. I would definitely pick and choose my battles. With the Princess of Discs, or the Prince of Discs. So that is the Prince of Pentacles. So you are holding on, very stubbornly holding onto some sort of grudge, or somebody that's holding a grudge against you, Gemini. Somebody that is very thick-headed, not easy to talk to, very my way or the highway. Judgmental, yeah. You are dealing with somebody that is very judgmental, very my way or the highway, very unable to, even if they did see things from a different perspective, they refuse to change their point of view about it. You feel like that it is a losing battle. Yeah, with victory in reverse here, you feel like it's a very losing, like you've lost the battle. There's no point in fighting. No point in fighting this person. They are bound and determined to see things the way they want to see them. Even if you came and showed them all the evidence in the world, they refuse to look at it. Frenzied. Yeah, when you make people question their own beliefs, especially something that is very, when somebody's very stuck in their way of doing something, and then you present them with some sort of way of life or some sort of way of thinking that challenges their own belief system, they fight you, man. And I feel like you are really trying to get somebody, or either somebody's trying to get you to see things from their perspective, or you're trying to get them to see things from your perspective, and nobody is budging. Nobody is budging. Yeah, so you got to take a leap of faith to either walk away or to see it some other sort of way. In a world of endless possible possibilities, out of all the possible possibilities in the world, is this the only possibility that is possible? You know, is fighting with this person? Or can you just simply see it in some sort of other way? If they refuse to see it your way, is there any way that you can change the way that you see it then? Because we can't ever change somebody else, but we can change ourselves. Yeah, this is something that weighs very heavy on you, Gemini. I would let it go. I would take a new leap of faith in some sort of other direction, or just let it go, let it rest. And have faith that it'll all work out in the end anyways, you know? In the heat of an argument, we have a really hard time trying to take ourselves out of our own shoes. We usually can only see things from our own perspective, and our own reality is the most real reality. Like, nobody else that's out there has any sort of real reality other than ourselves, you know? But between my truth and your truth, there's an overall truth. But I feel like you are dealing with somebody that is very hard-headed. Absolutely refuses, doesn't want to hear. So what can you do to change yourself or how you feel about the situation, Gemini? Because you can't control them, obviously. But you can control yourself. All right, let's move on to Cancer. Cancer gang. What are we at? Cancer. The Cancer Male Collective. Hello, hi, hello, 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 hello. Thank you guys for being here. I very much appreciate your time. I hope that I can provide some guidance. Universe, please use me as a conduit to express the best message that Cancer needs to hear today for their highest growth. Universe, God, Source, Shiva, Spirit, Higher Self, please use me as a conduit to express the best message for Cancer's personal growth today. Please and thank you. So mote it be. Amen. Oh, the Tower again. A lot of, seems like people are not sweeping things under the rug anymore. Something that you've been either unaware of, or either you intentionally ignored some red flags, or you were ignorant to somebody's behavior, or ignorant to some way that you were being that has now come to light. What else can we tell the Cancer collective out there in the universe? The Cancer Male Collective. What message do they need to hear for their highest good today? Cancer. We have release. So you're scared with the All and the Tower. Some of you guys are going through a major transformation. with the Five of Wands and the cut. Going through a huge battle, either in your head or externally. You are not sweeping things under the rug. You're no longer ignorant. You're releasing that ignorance to some sort of situation, some sort of behavior, maybe an internal pattern. You are no longer being ignorant to it. What else can we tell Cancer? Oh, yeah, with the Death card, you are having some resistance towards this, towards the belief that this is happening. Something came to the light and you still are wanting to shove it underneath the carpet to pretend it doesn't exist. Rather it be a pattern inside of you or something that you see happening outside of you, which is happening internally, externally. But there is a definite transformation here. Some of you are dealing with a Scorpio. Whatever you've become aware of that you were ignorant to before is definitely changing. It made some major changes. You have the Seven of Swords on the cut. It has caused a lot of conflict. Because once you're aware, man, like you can't go back to not being aware. You can pretend like it all you want, but once you're aware, you can't go back. And a lot of you are viva la resistance. You're having a hard time letting something go. Believing something. But you have victory on the other side. You have victory on the other side of this awareness. After you let go of the resistance to this awareness and you fully accept whatever you've been ignorant to or ignorant about, you have a victory on the other side of this, Cancer. Victory in a group setting. It could be your job. What else can we tell Cancer? Yeah, some of you might be dealing with a Scorpio for sure. Maybe you were unaware of somebody. Maybe somebody was stealing money from you and you were ignorant to it. Maybe you were ignorant to some sort of theft on your property. Somebody was definitely being greedy with your time, with your energy. And once you become aware of it and cut this person out, you will have success, Cancer. Cut whatever this is out that you were ignorant to. Once you become aware, you cannot go back to sleeping. All the distractions in the world ain't going to take it away. Once you're aware. Once you are in the aware, you are in the aware. All right, Cancer? Let's move on to Leo. 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 How is our fixed fire signs doing today? Leo Male Collective. What do we got for the Leo Male Collective, universe? Please use me as a conduit to express the best personal message for Leo's personal growth of their highest potential. Please and thank you. So mote it be. Amen. What sort of messages can we get for the Leo Male Collective today, universe? What sort of messages can we get for the Leo Male Collective today? Pride. Excuse me. The Six of Wands in reverse. What else can we tell the Leo Male Collective today? And neglect with the Empress in reverse. Are some of you guys letting your pride get in the way of something beautiful, of something nurturing? What else can we say to the Leo male collective universe? What does the Leo male collective need to hear? Envy and pride. So you have somebody around you that is either you or somebody around you. Maybe somebody's too prideful to express an apology. Maybe somebody's too prideful to go inside and see where they've done wrong, to see what part they played in this role. They're neglecting some sort of emotional, they're neglecting, either you're neglecting or they're neglecting emotional accountability here, I feel, Leo. What else can we tell the Leo collective? Sorry if you guys hear that in the background. My son and brother are in the kitchen. What else can we tell the Leo collective universe? Somebody's being too stubborn, too prideful, all up in their ego, neglecting the nurturing side of themselves. And it's causing a lot of sadness. With the Nine of Cups in reverse, somebody's refusing to see how their pride is causing, or their lack of emotional accountability is hurting their pride, actually. When we are emotionally intelligent and we take on emotional accountability, that's not just being right all the time. That doesn't mean that you're right, always right, never wrong. That's being able to know when you're wrong and not letting your ego get in the way of making the necessary changes or the necessary apologies, or accepting the necessary apologies and forgiving, you know? A lot of you are not forgiving out of pride, or somebody's not forgiving you out of pride, or you're not asking for forgiveness because you feel like it'll make you less of a person. If you apologize, if you ask for forgiveness, it makes you feel like you're not as much of a man, you know? Like, our men have a lot of stigmas put on them. Like, men aren't taught how to be men. They're taught how to not be women. You know, what are you, a girl? Don't cry. What are you, a girl? You know, all of these things. They don't teach you how to be men. A lot of the focus is on how to not be a woman. So I feel a lot of you are struggling with this sadness that you have inside of you alone, because your pride doesn't want to let you, like, oh, it'll make you feel like you're less of a man. And in all actuality, that's actually the opposite. If you went after what you wanted, if you went and said you're sorry to whoever you need to say you're sorry to, if you forgive whoever you need to forgive, it'll actually boost your confidence. You will feel a huge weight lifted off your shoulders, Leo. Make the amends with the way. That's the way to do it. That's the way to do it, Leo. That's the way to do it. Apologize to whoever you need to apologize to. Forgive whoever you need to forgive, even if it's yourself, man. Don't let that pride get in the way. It's not going to make you any less of a man, all right? I promise. All right, on to Virgo. Virgo. Virgo, Virgo, Virgo. Hi, Virgos. I imagine you guys are all having a great day today. It's a beautiful day to have a beautiful day. That's okay. What can we tell the Virgo male collective universe? Please use me as a conduit to express the best message for personal's highest growth. Please and thank you. So mote it be. Amen. Virgo, what sort of messages do the male Virgos need to hear today, universe? What sort of messages do the male Virgos need to hear? First card out is you're all in your head, the Two of Swords. But you're peaceful. You could be dealing with a Libra. Don't want to say too much about this yet. Let's throw some more cards down. Virgo. Abandonment. Some of you are feeling peaceful about walking away from a situation. You're at peace with whatever sort of decision is being made. You don't feel bound and tied to a situation anymore. What else can we tell Virgo? Having a peace of mind. You're walking away from the Seven of Cups to the Eight of Cups. You're meditating, going inside, finding a peace of mind through all of the actions and lack of action. You've examined all of your choices. You've drank from every cup. You've sowed your wild oats. The Ten of Cups on the split. Some of you are really ready to settle down, to find that actual internal peace. You're not letting anything from your past get to you. You're not letting any of your, any distractions get to you. You could be dealing with the Scorpio, Pisces, Libra. What else can we tell the Virgo male collective out there, universe? With the Ten of Pentacles. You definitely want to settle down. Like I was saying, you are ready to settle down. You've done tasted all the cups out there. You've walked every path there is to walk. Now the only path that you're after is internal peace, is the happy home, the happy family. Those are things that are tangible. That's building on solid foundation. That's building solid friendships and connections and networking towards something tangible, something that you can actually hold in your hand. We have the Two of Cups at the bottom of the deck here. Some of it might be a new relationship. You've walked away from all the things that once glittered, that were gold, you know. A lot of times we hold on to the past relationship. It's not a lack of love. It's like the Against Me song, External Cavalier. It's like, girl, I'm sorry, but I'm leaving. We're both at fault. We're both to blame. And it wasn't the other men, 'cause there were other women. This just isn't love. It's just the remorse of a loss of a feeling. Even if I stayed, it just wouldn't be the same. That whole remorse of a loss of a feeling, you know? This just isn't love. It's just the remorse of a loss of a feeling. And you've walked away from all of that to find your internal happiness, your Ten of Pentacles. What else can we tell Virgos out there? What else can we tell the Virgo collective? There's the Two of Cups again. It tried to come out in reverse, but I didn't feel like it needed to be in reverse. But maybe some of you guys are scared of love because of the remorse of the loss of the feeling, you know? This just isn't love. It's just the remorse of a loss of a feeling. So you guys are scared. You're scared. Scared to love. But you have success. You have success right around the corner. Look at that wheel spinning. The doors opening. The people cheering. You know? The light is shining on you. And you have victory at the bottom of the deck. Whatever you've been scared of, Virgo, it's not going to happen again. Why? Because you said so. Why? Because you tasted every single one of those cups. You know what that tastes like. So the chances of you going back and getting that same cup aren't very probable, you know? You know what you're after. You're after a peace of mind, no drama, victory. And it's right around the corner. Once you let go of your fear to love, cut straight to the Ten of Cups. That's permanent contentment in the realm of the heart. That's happiness that no one can take from you. That's wealth that you get, that you can be buried with the Magician. You are manifesting your true love. You're manifesting your highest self, your higher mission. You are done with all the games, done with all the illusion, done with all of the, well, what does this cup taste like? Well, what does she have in her cup? Well, what does her cup have, you know? You can see it all before you ever even taste it. You're like, nope, I can smell that cup from here. And you will be successful, Virgo. All right, let's move on to Libra. Libra, Libra, Libra. Libra male collective. What can we tell the Libra male collective today, universe? Please use me as a conduit to express the best personal message for Libra's personal growth. Please and thank you. So mote it be. Amen. Libra male collective. What do the Libra males need to know out there? Libra male collective. Some of you are off to see the wizard. Huh. I don't know why that was just in my head, but... And the Hierophant. I split to the Hierophant. Some of you guys are on a very spiritual path. Off to see the wizard, right? On a spiritual path. The King of Cups with a quickness, too. You are opening your heart. You might be dealing with somebody that has a lot of heart. What else can we tell the Libra male collective? Libra male collective. The Queen of Swords. King of Cups, Queen of Swords. Responsive and perceptive. You're being very open-minded, open-hearted. Some of you guys are taking charge of your emotions, of being open to love in a healthy, honest way, not in a greedy player kind of way. You know, with the Empress here. You have the Empress, the King of Cups, and the Queen of Swords. Some of you guys are moving into a very nurturing time in your life. You have a lot of support around you. You have a very nurturing side of you. Some of you are opening yourself up to the nurturing side of you. That you are opening to the truth of the fact that you are nurturing, that you have a lot of love to give, that you are worthy of love. Not only do you have a lot of love to give, but you are worthy of the love that you have to give. That whatever you require, you can give yourself, you know? If you require honesty, you can give honesty. If you require nurturing, you give nurturing. You have the Star with faith. You aren't taking no shit from nobody. You're not being distracted by any shiny objects that come your way. You are only interested in relationships that are spiritual. You are only interested in relationships that are nurturing. You are only interested in being nurturing. You are only interested in having, you're only interested in having what you can provide. And you're working on, if there's something that you can't provide yourself, you're working on it. If you want it from somebody else, then you're working on it yourself. Right, Libra? You're not going to go out there demanding respect when you don't have any for people. You're not going to go out there demanding honesty when you're not being honest. And you are going inside and looking at what it is that you can offer versus what you require. And you're making the checks and balances to make sure that that is equal. What else can we tell the Libra male collective? Libra male collective. We have the way. That is the way to do it. That is the way to have equal give and take. If you're out there demanding something that you don't have, then how are you supposed to get it, you know? How can you demand from somebody something that you're not giving? And vice versa. How could somebody demand something from you that they don't give? That's redundant. Very hypocritical and redundant, right? Yeah, you're walking away from illusions. You're no longer up in your head. You're walking away from all of the coulda, woulda, shouldas and turning your head towards no. I know I deserve love and respect because I have love and respect to give. You're only going after what you have inside yourself. All right, Libra. Let's move on to Scorpio. Scorpio. What can we tell the Scorpio male collective out there? Scorpio male collective. Please use me as a conduit to express the best message that Scorpios need to hear today, universe. Please use me as a conduit to express the best message that Scorpio needs to hear for their higher growth, for their higher self. Please and thank you. So mote it be. Amen. What do we have for the Scorpio male collective? Scorpio male collective. We have the Hierophant. Some of you are really, really turning towards God. Whatever you want to call it. Doesn't matter if you call it Jesus, Buddha, Allah, Krishna. Like, you can't go wrong with turning towards a higher spirit. Towards, even if it's just for your higher self. I believe we are all gods experiencing ourselves. We are all experiencing every possible possibility while creating more possible possibilities. Like Shiva's dream. We're all Shiva's dream. Exploring every possible possibility that there is. I believe we live in a residual universe, right? Where we are in the present moment of our past thoughts, creating our future in the now. That's why the now is the most important. So what are you creating in the now, Scorpio? A lot of you guys might be getting a lot of spiritual downloads, a lot of synchronicities. And the cool thing about synchronicities and downloads and stuff like that is they are only for us to understand. Like, nobody else would understand, you know, the significance of a crow flying by like you do. Nobody else would understand the significance of like the Archangel Azrael popping up in readings like you do, you know? We only have our own experiences to relate to. And that's what's cool about synchronicities, is that they are tailored specifically for us individually. Like, how amazing is that? The universe finds us so important that it tailors our synchronicities to us. Hi, kitty. Yeah, you are being open to the possibility of spirituality, open to the possibility of being a conscious, creative being. You are opening your mind, opening your heart. My kitty says, meow, 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 meow. Scorpio, what else can we tell Scorpio? You are taking that leap of faith, man, into the endless possible possibilities. Yeah, with the Four of Cups, meditation, withdrawal. Some of you are dealing with a Cancer. Don't do it, kitty. Some of you are dealing with a Cancer. You have air, water, Taurus. You are withdrawing from all the worldly expectations to go internally, to find your source of happiness, to find the source within you, to find the God within you. Kitty. What else does Scorpio male collective need to hear today? Scorpio male collective. King of Cups. Some of you guys are embodying the King of Cups. You are being open with your heart. You're being open with the emotions, open with your emotions. Or maybe you are opening up to emotion. What else can we tell the Scorpio male collective universe? Scorpio male collective. With the King of Pentacles and the King of Cups. So you're opening up your heart to tangible things, to untangible things, to emotional, to being emotional. And you're going after what it is that you want on a spiritual level. Good job, Scorpio. Let's move on to Sagittarius. Sagittarius. What can we tell the male Sagittariuses today, universe, source, spirit, God, Shiva, he that shall not be named? What does the male Sagittarius collective need to hear today? Please use me as a conduit to express the best personal message for Sagittarius's growth today, universe. Please and thank you. So mote it be. Amen. What can we tell the Sagittarius male collective? Sagittarius male collective. We have selfishness. Some of you are dealing with a Taurus with the Six of Pentacles in reverse. And the Tower. With revelations, maybe you are becoming aware of some areas that you've been selfish in. Or maybe you're becoming aware of some areas that somebody you've been dealing with has been closed off and selfish. What else can we tell Sagittarius? Yeah, with reveal. I guess with the light there, someone's selfishness has been revealed to you. You have had an aha moment about somebody around you or about something inside of you that you don't like, Sagittarius. That it seems really hard for you to face, whether it be internal or external. What else can we tell a Sagittarius out there? Sagittarius male collective. What can we tell the Sagittarius male collective universe about this selfishness? Meditation. So you found it through meditation. You've been all up in your head. You're either figuring out how you've been cruel to somebody, or you're figuring out how somebody has been cruel to you. But what's done in the dark is no longer in the dark. It has been brought to the light. It has been revealed through meditation, through inner understanding. And now you are all up in your head about it. The Priestess. Intuition. You are following your intuition. You are going inside. Through a lot of self-examination, meditation, internal reflection. You are aware, Sagittarius, of something that's been going on. Somebody's selfishness or your selfishness. How have you been so demanding in your relationships? Or how has somebody been so demanding of you? And there's been a huge internal shift. Huge shift in consciousness. Because once you're aware, once you're aware, the consequences of ignoring your awareness become more and more loud, more and more harsh from the universe, more and more in your face until you cannot ignore it anymore. So whatever you have discovered in your meditation, through meditational trance, through your dreams, has definitely opened your eyes to something, Sagittarius. And once your eyes are open, don't shut them. You can't shut them. You can't shut your eyes after they've been opened. Let's move on to Capricorn. Capricorn. Capricorn, Capricorn. What can we tell the Capricorn male collective out there today, universe? Please use me as a conduit to express the best personal message for Capricorn's highest self. Please use me as a conduit to express Capricorn's best message for their higher self. Please and thank you. So mote it be. Amen. Capricorn. Capricorn male collective. You have the Two of Swords. So you have a choice to make, and you're all up in your head, but you're peaceful about it. Some of you are dealing with a Libra. Capricorn. What else can we tell Capricorn? Yeah, you've become detached. You're detached from a certain outcome. You're at peace with your decisions. You have victory at the bottom of the deck here. Your detachment has enabled you to have victory. With the Child at the bottom of the deck and victory again at the bottom of the deck. So you're taking a leap of faith towards this detachment. What else can we tell the Capricorn male collective? We have Ascension. That you are definitely moving towards being the best version of yourself that you can be. And you're detached from the outcome of what that means to anybody outside of yourself. You're detaching from the sister circle, of the gossip circle, well, what are they going to think? Well, what are they going to think if I go and do this? You know, you are becoming whole in yourself. You're finding a very balanced peace of mind here, Capricorn, with detaching from all sort of internal judgment, by detaching from the sister circle, the sewing circle of the he said, she said. You are turning inward toward yourself and releasing and detaching from any outside source, Capricorn. The Queen of Cups. By being reflective and nurturing to yourself, to your wants, to your needs. There's nothing wrong with tending to yourself, your garden, your thought space. The Ten of Cups on the bottom of the deck here. What else can we tell the Capricorns? And we have victory. Again, you are definitely moving towards victory. Slow and steady wins the race, Capricorn. And by detaching and being reflective of your own, of what's really important to you, of who's really important to you, of not giving two shits about what somebody says about what it is that you're doing, knowing your own self. That's how you get victory. Is being to thy own self be true. All right, let's move on to Aquarius. Aquarius. What sort of messages does the universe have for Aquarius today? Please use me as a conduit to express the best personal message for Aquarius's growth today. Please and thank you, universe. So mote it be. Amen. What messages does Aquarius need to know today, universe? What messages can we get for Aquarius's highest self today? Or from Aquarius's highest self? Aquarius male collective. You have resistance. You don't want something to end. You are fighting the end of something. What else can we tell the Aquarius male collective? The Aquarius male collective with the Four of Swords, you don't want to put it to rest. You're not letting it rest. Some of you are dealing with a Libra. Some of you dealing with a Scorpio. What else can we tell the Aquarius male collective? I feel like some of you guys are losing sleep with the abuse of power. You have the Magician in reverse, so some of you guys are having a hard time sleeping. Maybe with some of the actions that you've taken, or maybe some of the responses that you've had. Seems like you're all up in your head. You're not letting something go. We have the Tower on the bottom and Courage with the Seven of Wands on the split. You're definitely not wanting to not letting something go, not putting something to rest. Kind of feel all over the place. You have Lust on the bottom of the deck here. Maybe some of you guys have entertained some options with the abuse of your power. Like all of a sudden you are super popular, so you have all of these options available to you. Any sort of, if you want a blonde, you could get a blonde. If you want a brunette, you can get a brunette. If you want to this, and like you've really maybe explored all of those options by using your popularity or some sort of abuse of power here. With gluttony. So you've been indulging too much in some sort of abuse of power. Some of you get off on having power over people. And you don't want it to end. You don't want the control you have to end. Maybe some of you don't know how to let go of control. And you have doubt. You feel that if you let go of control, that that your highest desires won't come true, that the person that you, if you don't control them, then how are you supposed to know if they love you? Or if you let them go, what does that mean? You know, how do I explain that? You fear relinquishing control over something. You definitely don't want something to end. What else can we tell Aquarius male collective? Some of you dealing with a Cancer. With meditation. Some of you are going inside and meditating. Some of you might be into black magic, or you might have somebody that's into black magic. You know, even putting a protection spell on somebody against their will is using black magic. You can have all the greatest intentions in the world, but if you're doing stuff to somebody against their will, especially if you're knowingly doing that, what goes around comes around, man. That's for sure. What else can we tell Aquarius? Yeah, with selfishness. Some of you guys do not want to let go of control. Gotta let go of control, Aquarius. All right, Pisces. What can we tell the Pisces gang? Pisces, Pisces. Pisces. Pisces male collective. Please use me as a conduit to express the best personal message for Pisces growth today, universe. God, source, spirit, guides. Please use me as a conduit to express Pisces' best message for today, spirit. Please and thank you. So motivate. Amen. We have regression. You feel like you're taking 2 steps forward and 1 step back, or 2 steps backwards and 1 step forward. You feel like you're moving backwards with change. You're having a hard time moving forward, Pisces. You're juggling too much, making you feel like you're taking steps backwards, like it's not moving forward, it's moving backwards. With remorse, you have a lot going on in your head. All the coulda, woulda, shouldas, the, oh, I treated this person bad, or this person treated me bad. How could I let them do that to me? How do I let them keep coming back? And then you're beating yourself up for continuing the same patterns over and over again. And you feel like you're going nowhere. I mean, think about standing on the planet. Even if you're standing still on the planet, we're still spinning at like 2,600 miles per hour. There's nothing at a standstill. Not one thing on this planet is at a standstill. I mean, it doesn't feel like we're moving 26 miles per hour, 2,600 miles per hour, but we all are. I feel a lot of remorse from your past decisions, from letting people come back. Like, you are really up in your head. Like, how could I let them keep doing this to me? How could I let them come back? How could I let them... How come I didn't see this before? How come I'm always being used or abused? Or How is my paycheck always gone and I spent it on somebody else besides me? I have nothing to show for it, you know? You're really up in your head, feeling like you've gone nowhere. But the fact that you're up in your head and you're taking accountability lets me know that you've gone somewhere, Pisces. Yeah, with the Nine of Cups. You really feel like you're not happy. Your happiness is all like you've taken steps backwards from your happiness. And in all reality, you've taken steps forward. It might not feel like it at the moment, but you are moving forward towards your internal happiness, towards your real peace of mind, towards actual forgiveness for yourself, towards actual forgiveness from others. You're not letting anybody push your buttons. You're going inside and figuring out where your buttons even are. Like, man, how could I let her get me to be this person, you know? How did I let this happen? How did I become this angry, volatile person? How did I let this person let me become that person? And vowing to yourself to never be that person again, and actually meaning it, you know? Some people are like Coke and frickin' Mentos, you know, but they are there for a reason. They're there to let you know that those demons live inside of you. Doesn't make them demons right, but we've all got demons of one sort or another. You aren't going backwards, Pisces. Sometimes you gotta all let it fall in order for it to fall in place. So you can put the pieces back the way you want to. You can put the pieces of you that you like back the way you want to. And having acceptance and forgiveness for the things inside yourself that that are shameful. Yeah, you're tormenting yourself. You're either tormenting yourself or you're letting someone torment you. But you have to have forgiveness for yourself as well, Pisces. When you say you forgive someone, that doesn't mean you throw it back in their face and throw it back in your face and relive the situation over and over again in your mind. That's not helping you any. What else can we tell, Pisces? Uncertainty. Yeah, you're not sure where you're going to go. You're not sure what you're doing. All you know is that you can't be here. You can't be this person. You can't let this person make you into this person. Because they can't make you anything, Pisces. If somebody tells you, oh, you made me hit you. No, I didn't. Just like you can't tell somebody, oh, you made me hit you, or you made me cheat on you, or you made me... They can't make you anything. You are always in control of you, Pisces. All right? And on that note, I'm out. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe if you so feel inclined. And I love you guys. Bunches of muches. Vroom. Beep, beep.